All right, definitely nailed that 240. Excellent to hear and see. Um, so we got true polyrhythm this time. Everything is I like to call it 2 across 3 because you got 2 notes evenly spaced across 3 beats the whole way. So everything's a beat and a half. I'm not too worried about pick direction on this one because of how spaced out everything is. Let's just make sure that the timing is correct on this. To answer the question about the scale memorization stuff. So yeah, first we start with all 6 strings on the ascending, and then next ascending the 5 strings at a time. So both sets of that, the ascending on the E string, and then the one starting on the A string. And so on. And then the 4 strings at a time. And then the 3 strings at a time. And then the 2 strings at a time. And then the 1 string at a time. And then you do the descending next. So then you do the descending, all 6 strings at once. So on, then the 5 strings. Then the 4. And then the 3. Whoops. And then the 2. And then the 1. And actually, let me double check something because I remember I asked you to redo one because there was a mistake in it, but I'm not seeing that MP4, and now I can't remember which one it was. But you had one. I can't. All right, let's see. Can I find it in all these in this folder here? Possibly 12, 11, 5. Scale memorization, 5 strings, up one, down the next. I think it was this one.
Okay, scale time, 5 strings, up one, down the next.
No, that one's good. It must have been the 4 strings at a time.
Okay, more scales. 4 strings, up one, down the next.
I know it's at the end of it. Yep. Got to redo that one still. So if you sent that video, I haven't seen it. Send me the link, please. If you did, upload it. But yeah, the 4 strings at a time, ascending, starting on that low E string. That one needs to be redone because there was a mistake in it. Remember, anytime you make a mistake like that, just redo it, okay? I think I talked about that in the last video as well. On you just redo whatever set that was, like the E to G string set, right? So you make a mistake there, start that one over again because it does need to be a perfect take the whole way through. If you make a mistake in the A to B string set, just restart that one over again. Don't redo the E to G one again. just redo that one, the one you made a mistake in. Okay, so let's demonstrate the new polyrhythm here, and then we're going to talk about the chords that you turned in. Going right idea, but still some stuff is left out, and quite a few progressions. I have some other ideas that you might prefer. What am I doing? I got the wrong window open or selected. All right, here we go. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. Basically just going up an A minor, up and down A minor, and then up and down G major. All right, 120, 1, 2, 3. One 80, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so with the progressions, one thing that was missed on all of them, all the mode names were not listed, and the final chord for each final bar was left out every single time. So remember, you got to put the mode name at the beginning there. It's that repetition of saying the mode stuff over and over and over again, which makes it, instant for identifying and understanding modes faster. So yeah, make sure, remember, it's the shift plus insert will bring up the special box to input the mode name. So we need the mode name at the beginning of each progression, and then the final bar is still supposed to be a chord. So we do need to have that in there. So you're going to see on stuff like well, here, for example, you have what you originally did, and then underneath it, some of the bars are blank. That's because there's a different location to play this G and D chord that I feel, for me, is much easier to go through the entire progression, do the repeat, and then resolve back to the first chord. So the last bar is pretty simple. It's always going to be what you started with. But we still want to put it in there and make sure we practice it correctly. So basically, look for a new place for the G and the D chord. And yes, you do have everything starting on the G over and over again. But with all this, changing strings like that, it maybe that for you, that is the easiest way. I want you to see what you come up with for this other way, because to me, it seems more, what I'm thinking of is more circular and how it kind of loops around and around instead of kind of going up and down like that. To me, the one I'm thinking of, I feel it's much easier to play the progression. So I just want you to see if you can figure out what the other one is, and I'm thinking, let's see what else you come up with. And then compare the two, play through your original one and then the new one, and just let me know which one you think is easiest, which one you feel like you're moving around the least amount. Because that's part of this, is how can we move around the least amount on the fretboard. So same idea here for the next progression. Pick a different place for the G and the E minor, because another spot I'm thinking of is, like, to me, let's see, when you're going through that, that's fine there. But then jumping all the way down, jumping down there and then back to here, I was like, yeah, it's not the worst thing, but There's another one I'm thinking of that you might prefer. Anyway, we should just try it out, send it over, and I'll look at what the new one is. Don't get rid of the old one because we want to have both there to compare the two. Because I want you to play through both and let me know what you think. Yeah, and like this one here, the only one I want you to try a new spot for is this A minor chord. Because I go from here to here and then jumping back and forth. That's definitely more movement than we need to, like this left to right thing. It's jumping around more than it has to be. Sonically, it's fine. And yeah, those are the correct chords. But part of what we're doing here is looking for the most efficient route going from one chord to the next. And then, doing the repeat for the whole thing. I would leave that one alone, except, again, got to put in the final chord, label that, along with the mode names, of course. And let's see. That one's fine. Just got to put in the last chord. This one here, different place for the D and E minor chords. And for the last one, different place for the A minor and D major chords. So fill that stuff in, send it on over once you got it. I'll check it out and take it from there. All right, any questions come up, let me know, and I'll see you again in your new videos.